Well, you can all thank Mama Inahosa for bringing some of this pleasant weather with her. And as we make our way into a perfect Friday, we're looking at the potential for some rain shower activity as we make our way into this weekend. Now, all of you stop me, and every time we talk, you guys always ask me for more rain, and it could be here by this weekend. Taking the opportunity while we're seeing this gap in some of the data to show you guys the heating and cooling rate. Now, we made our way into those lower 70s, and you see how fast we heated up underneath that clear air. And we're cooling off pretty quickly right now under that high pressure, but the humidity is on its way up, setting up for that cloudy Friday morning. 86 right now here in San Angelo. Everybody else joining us in a combination, not really, of those mid to lower 80s. Always looking for 10 degrees. Definitely not out there right now. 87 up there in Robert Lee, 83 down there in Junction. Looking like 4 degrees across the entire board, unless you're looking up there in Ballinger and all the way down into Ozona. Now, we want that to be 10 degrees, but the humidity is on its way up. It's nearly doubled from earlier today. Of course, under that clear air, we saw we were all the way down into those teens, jumping up into the 30s, while down to the south, they're up about 10% into those 50s, but dew points range anywhere from those 50s all the way into those 60s, depending on how or high, low, or you are in elevation. I was talking a little bit with production before the show about how we could see the potential of some of these hurricanes working in tandem. If they do develop, that's going to push up on this high pressure, finally giving us a good opportunity to see some northerly flow make its way in. Look how weak this high pressure gets now. That's a hurricane-like circulation. Models picking it up. Same thing over here off the west coast. That could push much of that rain into the area, and we could see things potentially cool off, or at least still hold us in the low 100s. Moisture tracker is still tracking some of those strong concentrations of orange around Florida, making its way in towards Georgia, and that's where a lot of that model data is starting to show. But we're watching those cold fronts push down in waves that could push a lot of this weekend activity, where Steven's going to get a closer look, because it could be all day long, if not all weekend. Of course, we're looking at some above average temperatures, getting quite a wide spectrum, going from some of those heat advisory areas that were there earlier this week, and then still pretty hot as you make your way down into the southern part of Texas. Of course, the average rainfall, not including this weekend, we could see some below normal temperatures or some below normal rainfall with those temperatures. We definitely don't want to see any of that activity. We take you into the tropics, where we are still watching the circulation over Haiti. Still has a 70% chance of formation over the next 7 days, but right now 97L is what you're going to be looking for, still moving northwest about 15 miles per hour. So we're going to continue to track this as we make our way in towards the weekend. Here's the circulation showing up on the surface right now, getting more organized as we make our way closer towards this weekend. Looking at some of those sea surface temperatures, about anywhere from 87 to 88 degrees. We take it into the Concho Valley as we track some of this weekend rain. Now, by tomorrow, it's going to be great to make your way out towards that blood drive. Around that lunchtime hour, things clear up and we make our way into Friday night. It's going to be beautiful. Get out there and enjoy it. By Saturday afternoon, we could see some spotty showers all the way from the northwest down to the southeast. Going to stick around for a while as that northerly wind continues to push it in. By Sunday morning, we're still holding on to some of that rain shower activity. Makes its way down, and then by Sunday afternoon, you see how widespread it sort of gets. So tonight, we're dropping back down into those 70s under those cool, calm, and clear conditions. Then tomorrow, beautiful Friday. Get out there and enjoy it. Don't waste it. Donate blood. Get some good snacks. The Olympics are on. And then, of course, it's going to be a great Friday night to do just anything. And as we make our way in towards the weekend, finally that rain makes its way in. But as soon as that first week of August starts, everything goes right back up to hot, while those lows continue to hold strong in those mid-70s. Stay tuned. Want more, but the break, you're watching KSAN News at 10.